plug in your headphones. This is Sunny Audios. Psst, hey, before this audio begins, don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps with the channel. And join my Patreon. The link's in the description. Enjoy the audio. Good evening. You must be the lucky winner of the raffle. Please, come in. I trust that you read the agreement in its entirety? Yes, I see you have signed it. Very good. Follow me this way. Here is your table. Please, allow me to pull out your chair for you. But of course, proper etiquette and service is crucial to how I run my restaurant. Allow me to introduce you to your exclusive experience. I am Sunny, the executive chef and owner of this fine establishment. Tonight, I have prepared a 6-course meal for you to devour at your leisure. It is an accumulation of my culinary encounters when traveling across the continents, from the clearest waters to the densest forests, from the colorful meadows to the heavenly mountains. This culinary experience is the accumulation of decades of intense study and meticulous work. And just for you, no one else has had this pleasure of this experience. I expect no one else will. You are special, more than you know. What do I mean when I say you are special? Well, that little one, we'll need to wait before I can answer properly. May I offer you some wine to accompany your meal this evening? This is a list of our extensive options. An excellent choice, if I do say so myself. Allow me to grab that for you. Here we are. I hope it is suitable for you. Very good. Now please excuse me. I must finalize the dishes that I have selected for you. I'll be back in just a moment. First, we shall start with an amuse-bouche. Please do not apologize. An amuse-bouche is a bite-sized savory dish to start a meal with. The direct French translation is, it amuses the mouth. Think of it as an exciting sample to delight you for the delicious meal that follows. A quick taste of everything that is to come. Of course, it is no trouble at all. Now, I present an amuse-bouche of caviar and creme fraiche vol au vent. This is a flaky, crispy puff pastry. Each of the 7 layers was baked to golden crispiness before being combined. Within, you will find a cool creme fraiche whipped by hand and infused delicacy with lemon. This dish is crowned with pearls of Belga caviar gathered this very dawn with transitional techniques by an expert fisherman who has never left the benches of the Black Sea. A scattering of finely chopped chives adds a floral spark that offsets the briny caviar and buttery pastry, giving a sense of harmony to the dish. Yes, indeed. Now, please savor the taste while I continue with your next course. Did you enjoy it? Excellent. For the appetizer, I present you a breast of duck raised cruelty-free, then cured and held sous vide so that every note of the flavor remains. It sits on a bed of rhubarb grown on my estate, tossed with orange and ginger liquor, the tartness enhancing the rich flavor of the duck. A medallion of ethically sourced foie gras has been lightly seared until golden and drizzled with a ribbon of peach chutney and microcress. Yes, I only use the finest and freshest ingredients available, and locally sourced as much as possible. Some refer to it as a farm-to-table, though I would like to think of it as a from my home to your lips. The point, though, is to use ingredients when they are at their best. I find it that it produces the best meals, and the best meals give human bodies the best opportunity to enjoy the food and absorb all the nutrients properly. I may have had some time to study more than just the culinary arts during my lifetime. However, giving people the best so they can appreciate the taste and be their best selves gives me the great pride and joy. Take your time. I will follow up with your next dish soon. Here is a soup and a little palette of cleanser for you in preparation for the main course. We have smoked haddock, fish from the sea this morning, and poached in milk with some golden, light, crispy potato donuts. Yes, this is the soup. Please, allow me to explain. A leek and potato soup prepared merely an hour ago. I prefer to pour the soup in front of my guest's tableside. A little showmanship goes far, don't you think? Also, I find the flavors really pop when done in this manner. Be careful now. It will be hot. Do you wish for me to blow the first spoonful for you? Do not worry. I only want the best experience for my guests. You look a bit flushed. Is it from the soup? Or perhaps, is there another reason? As much as I enjoy seeing your various expressions appear across your face, I must check on the main course. For the main course, my dear guest, I have given you a venison of loin with assorted earthy vegetables. The venison is from the nearby forest that I hunted myself. I found it feasting upon a maple and persimmon, whose flavorful notes will be preserved. The meat has been bathed in the juice of fig and wild juniper, then pan-seared to a perfect rare. It is surrounded by other items from the forest, poached Brussels sprouts, pan-fried mushrooms, and sautéed turnips. An entire creation sits atop a cool, creamy, bittersweet cacao ganache, draped with delicate wateriness and fig wedges. Yes, chocolate can be paired with savory flavors, when done correctly, of course. Pairing unique yet complementary flavors takes knowledge, skill, and practice. There is nothing wrong with traditional pairings. They provide comfort. I must admit, I do enjoy experimenting. You ask what I experiment with? Why, flavors, of course. So many flavors, so many choices. Oh, do not mind me. My mind tends to wander when creativity arises. Please excuse me. I shall let you enjoy your meal in peace. Are you ready for dessert? Yes, of course, there's always room for dessert. I also ensure all my proportions are the perfect size. Yes, for financial considerations, but also so my guests can enjoy every course without worry. I present an Ile Flante de Provence. Ile Flottante de Provence. The English translate this French name into floating islands. This dish was inspired by a romantic encounter I had many, many years ago that I wish to replicate whenever possible. A silky French marinade poached in a bath of lavender-influenced milk and cream with a classic cream elegance elevated by an infusion of rose water created from the roses that grow close to my chateau. The sauce, blended with pink hibiscus, giving it a blush reminiscent of spring blossoms. Finally, it is topped with almond honey praline shards to give a nutty contrast to the sweetness of the dish, and topped with candied rose and lavender petals. Thank you. Presentation is just as important as taste. People taste with their eyes first. If the dish looks appetizing, they are more likely to enjoy eating it. Just as you are yourself. Nothing at all. May I offer you some coffee or tea to accompany your dessert? Of course. Excuse me for a moment while I fetch that for you. Here you are. Be careful. I just brewed it. It'll be hot. I have one final item to retrieve as a finale. A petite glass filled with sweet sherry, fermented from the grapes I plucked myself from the vines surrounding my estate. I like to offer my guests a quick digestive. For centuries, people believe that tiny sips from a highly concentrated alcoholic drink helps the individual digest better after a full meal. Did you enjoy the food? Excellent. I am always glad to hear that. One cannot know whether they do an adequate or perfectly superb job without their guests praising their experience. With all your courses completed, we do need to discuss your payment for this evening. Yes, you did win the raffle. However, a payment must still be made. I thought you said you read the contract fully. Really? You just signed your name? Well, yes, not spending money on an elevated meal at a prestigious restaurant is enticing. However, nothing is free. The agreement specified what your payment will be. The payment is you. Yes, well, specifically, your blood. Am I a vampire? Actually, I am. You look surprised. Why might that be? Yes, vampires exist. No, I do not eat my culinary creations. But I do have my reasoning. My purpose is for pursuing cuisine. You see, little one, I have found that the better a human eats, the better the blood tastes. So my little flavor trials and errors was so I could find the perfect combination. I fed you, and now you shall feed me. You should feel honored. I was telling the truth when I said you were the only one to sit alone in my restaurant, the only one who had me cook exclusively for them. The blood rushing to your cheeks, forming a deep blush. Is that from fear of the situation? Or is it excitement and desire forming within your body? Let me see your wrist. I feel your pulse quickening. Come now, show me your delicate neck. The desire you feel, intensifying, mirrors mine. You are absolutely delicious. You are perfect, my food in your blood. I cannot resist you, and yet I regretfully must stop. I wish to keep you alive. Come now, my estate is not far from here, where you shall remain with me, to be mine and mine alone.